Assalamu alaikum. Let's make restaurant style chicken tikka with butter garlic cheese sauce. Chicken tikka is one of my favorite recipes, so let's start with it. In a wok, I have heated 2 tablespoons of oil. Be careful while you pour the oil, and I have taken 2 tablespoons of Kashmiri chili powder. This is for the color. 1 teaspoon of jeera powder, 1 teaspoon of dhania powder, 1 teaspoon garam masala, 1 teaspoon regular chili salt, and 1.5 teaspoon of salt. And I am adding 2 big cups, standard size teacups of hung curd, and I am going to mix it. It is your choice here to add food color, but I am not adding food color because I've already added Kashmiri chili powder. And once I mix this properly, it will give you nice orange color. So let's mix it properly. So here this marination is ready. For this you need to use hung curd only. Make sure that there is no water in the chicken or in the dahi. So here I'm adding 1 teaspoon of kasuri methi. I have taken here 650 grams of boneless chicken. I have cut them into 2-inch of pieces here, stripes. Now we will add all the 650 grams of chicken, and the important part is that here you need to marinate the chicken at least for 6 hours, and if you have lesser time, make sure that you try to marinate it at least for 1 hour. So here I am marinating the chicken, and I will keep it into the fridge for 6 hours plus, so that the chicken is nice juicy and there is all flavor of the chicken. Here you can do one additional step. If you wish to smoke the chicken, you can just place some hot coal in middle of the chicken marination, and you can add butter or ghee, and then you can just cover the lid for 5 minutes. This will give a nice smoky flavor to the chicken. But since I will already being barbecuing it, so I am not doing that step here. So here I'm nicely marinating the chicken. Mix it very nicely, and let's keep it into the fridge for 6 hours or overnight. I'm going to also make a very nice butter garlic cheese sauce, so stay tuned for the recipe. So it's been already 7.5 hours, and now I am taking the skewers and I have removed the chicken, and now I'm just giving it one more mix. You can taste the spiciness and the salt as per your liking, and you can add if something is less or more. So here I am adding the chicken to the skewers one by one. So I have placed all the chicken into the skewers, and it is ready. Now I am going to heat coal on the stove and then add it to the barbecue box. Let the coal heat until it is very hot and red, and then you can add it to your barbecue box. There is one special thing of making food on coal, that the flavor and the taste is very different than what you cook on the normal induction or the gas stove, but the flavor and taste is very amazing. The process is a bit slow and you have to cook it patiently, but it is worth it. So here the coals were hot and we have poured it into the box, and now we will just give it a bit of air so that they are striking hot, and then we can start barbecuing the chicken tikka. So two important tips here. Whenever you make chicken tikka, make sure that you wash the chicken in advance and you keep it in a strainer, so that there is no water in the chicken, or else if there is water in the chicken, so the marination will not coat the chicken properly, and it will not taste nice. And the second most important part is that your curd should be very thick. Advanced preparation is important. You need to keep the curd in the strainer for at least 3 hours or more, or you can at the least keep it for 1 hour, because all the water needs to be removed from the curd as well. So the coal has become hot by then, and now we will add the chicken tikka skewers one by one. Once you place the chicken tikka on the barbecue net, make sure that you do not reverse it immediately. Let it cook for 7 to 8 minutes, and keep giving the air to the coal, so that you know it is hot. So you see here there is fire down there, and once it's been 5 minutes plus, you can just coat a bit of butter on the chicken tikka, so that it is nice, juicy and tender, and it does not taste dry. So it's been 5 to 10 minutes. So now we are going to turn the chicken tikka skewers, and you see that it is nicely done from one side, and it in another 10 to 12 minutes it will be completely done. So here the first batch of chicken tikka is almost done. I did coat it with butter twice, thrice, and don't add more butter, or else it will become oily kind of thing. So yes, it is almost getting done, and once it is done I will remove it in a plate, and then we will go ahead for making the butter garlic cheese sauce. You can see how nicely the chicken is cooked, and it is all tender and juicy, because the pieces were cut in that way, so that you know if the pieces are large, so there is a chance that it can be uncooked. So here I've taken a pan. I have taken 4 tablespoons of melted butter. To that I am adding 3 tablespoons of chopped garlic, and I am going to saute it for 1 minute. Do not cook the garlic completely, or until it is brown or golden. You have to just cook it for like 1 minute. And I have taken 2 cheese cubes and 1 cup of mozzarella cheese, and you have to add it to the butter and garlic mixture, and you have to cook it on slow flame until the cheese melts. Now here it will take at least 2 minutes to melt. The cheese will melt, and you can see how it is melting. And once it is completely melted, you need to add 3 to 4 tablespoons of fresh cream. You can even use homemade malai if it is fresh. Do not use if it is older than 2 to 3 days. or else your sauce will not turn out that nice. So here I am using fresh cream. First I am mixing the cheese, butter and garlic very well, so that you see it is very nicely flowy liquid kind of thing. So it's almost done. Now I'm adding fresh cream, and once the fresh cream is mixed, I am going to add 1 teaspoon of chili flakes and one half a teaspoon of oregano. You can even add any other seasoning or spices as per your liking, but I am adding only these two. I am not adding any salt because butter and cheese already has some amount of salt in it. Do give this cheesy garlic sauce a try because it tastes yummy with the butter with the chicken tikka combination. So here the chicken tikka is ready to serve, and I have put the butter garlic cheese sauce on it. Just give it a slight mix and it's ready to serve. So if you like this recipe, subscribe to my channel and do share it with your loved ones. Of course, you can give this try on weekends because as the season is so nice, it's monsoon, so you can just sit in your balcony and just give this barbecue dish a try. Jazakallah for watching.